We're also pleased. My daughter, she went crazy when she heard that this was. I want to go. You know, she happens to be in the wrong state right now for that. But when she heard that there's a certain person that's here who's the greatest and most successful female rapper in history, Nicki Minaj. Come on, and you know. And Nicki makes a lot of cash. Not as much as Michael Dell, not quite. Not as much, but that's okay. But Nicki makes a lot of money, and she's generously stepping up. She's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Trump accounts to support the children and really the children of her incredible fans. That's great. Focus on that. Why should you give to somebody else's fans? Give to your fans. I like that. But and I just think she's great. You know, I've been hearing so much over the years, because I didn't know Nicki, and I've been hearing over the years she's a big Trump supporter and a Trump fan, and she took a little heat on occasion. Her community isn't necessarily, I tell you, we did pretty damn well with that, with your community, as we say. But Nicki has been an unbelievable supporter. She gets almost as much as Mr. Wonderful over here. He's been another one that's been so good. But I'd like to ask you to come up, Nicki. Come on up. Come on.
All right, folks. Let's talk about a moment the mainstream media really doesn't want you paying attention to. I just watched a C-SPAN clip from President Trump's summit where Nicki Minaj gets on stage and straight up says, "I am probably the president's #1 fan." And you could feel the room change instantly. Now think about that for a second. This wasn't a concert. This wasn't a campaign rally packed with slogans. This was a summit focused on policy, entrepreneurship, and opportunity, and Nicki Minaj showed up proudly supporting President Trump. That alone takes guts. President Trump introduces her by acknowledging something we all know. She's taken heat for supporting him. And let's be honest, in today's culture, if you're famous and you support Trump, the attacks come fast and vicious. Smear campaigns, bullying, cancel culture, the whole playbook. But Nicki didn't flinch. Trump also points out that she's not just talking, she's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into Trump accounts to help children, especially the kids of her own fans. That's real action. That's not hashtags or virtue signaling. That's someone using success to lift others up. Then Nicki takes the mic. She says the hate doesn't bother her. It actually motivates her to support President Trump even more.
But I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, you know, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen. Should I go? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's stay right here.
That right there is a message every American should hear. Because the left thrives on intimidation. They want people scared into silence. And she just proved that tactic doesn't work. She calls out the bullying. She calls out the smear campaigns. And she reminds everyone that Trump has real support behind him and that God is protecting him. And here's the key point. This wasn't about celebrity worship. It was about policy. Another speaker gets up and reminds us that small and mid-sized businesses create over 70% of American jobs. That's the backbone of this country. That's who Trump's pro-business policies are for. Nicki Minaj standing on that stage completely shatters a narrative the left pushes that Trump supporters are ignorant, isolated, or afraid to speak up. This movement is about values, hard work, independence, courage, and refusing to bow to bullies. So the next time a media tells you support for Trump is fading, remember this clip, because America First isn't going anywhere. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're going to keep telling the truth, whether they like it or not. God bless United States.